Hello Gemini, and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea, and I'm here to do your next 3 months tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, take what resonates with you. This won't be for everyone. What I've done, Gemini, is I've taken the cards from your relevant cards from your yearly 2023 tarot reading. We have the Five of Wands in April, we have Temperance in May, and in June we have the Page of Cups. The first card has fallen out, which is the Knight of Cups for April, so let's start with that. I'm going to pull additional cards for each month. We'll pull out the overarching themes and we'll go through some of the individual cards because a lot can happen in 1 month, let alone 3 months, in different areas of our life, so we'll be mindful of that. We have the Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords, yeah. Fives are bookending that reading in April. In May, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and we have the Four of Wands. In June, we have the Page of Cups, Page of Swords, the Star. Always love to see the Star. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini. So, I'm already getting a couple of threads with this. Let's start on the money aspect because I see something translating for the next 3 months here. The Five of Wands is a card of when we're in it to win it. You know, this can be when we compete, when we pit ourselves against other people, when we're in it to get the victory, to get the success, to get the win, you know, to get the recognition, you know. It can be very good in terms of business, career, finances, battles of other kinds, even legal. But it can also be things like accolades and awards and sporting achievements, you know, that kind of thing. It's a competitive energy. So however that resonates with you. With the Knight of Cups can be sometimes offers of support. So again, if this is where you've been competing for something, it might well be you've been given emotional support, even financial support, you know, however that support is translating for you. Because sometimes that Two of Pentacles can indicate where you've had to, you know, juggle and adapt to your circumstances, even juggle money, you know, move from one pot to another to make ends meet. You know, it can be that kind of energy here, but it can be where you're adapting and adjusting to your situation as well. Sometimes you feel a little bit overwhelmed with the Two of Pentacles, but really, you know, this is well within your control to deal with. This person juggles and dances at the same time, but they maintain, they don't fall over, they don't drop anything, even though circumstances might be a bit overwhelming for you or feel that way. You're absolutely dealing with it as best you can. You know, that can be the energy here with the Two of Pentacles, certainly in terms of financial situations even. And, you know, it can be here, Gemini, where you might be even adjusting and adapting because you're waiting to hear. You know, this can be about waiting on a decision. You've been competing, you've been given some kind of support, guidance, help when you need it, but you might be waiting to hear on something. With the Five of Swords, this can be a card of victory, whether you've won, whether you've succeeded, whether victory is yours. This can be a hard-won victory energy. So am I victorious? Is it going to happen? You know, that's the energy here. Temperance is a patient energy. It can be everything in moderation, slowly but surely bringing things back into balance in some way. And it represents a degree of balance and harmony It might well be as you've adjusted and adapted to a situation, slowly but surely you're getting mastery over that in some way in terms of bringing things back into balance and harmony. But it's a patient energy, it's a moderate energy. Because with the High Priestess energy, you just know instinctively how to respond, how to adapt, how to, assess situations. This is very instinctive energy, acting on instinct, being guided by instinct, That what you're working towards is going to deliver results. The Eight of Pentacles can be about slowly but surely working towards an end result. Eight of Pentacles can be, when we put our effort into a particular direction. This is very good in terms of business, career and finances. Whether you're working hard to get employment, working hard to be recognized in terms of employment and promotions, working hard to even, move from a temporary job or an internship or an apprenticeship to something permanent. This is doing what you can to get material gain, to bring material success your way, working really hard. That's the energy here, and doing what you do and being very, very productive and doing it well. But there's a sense of patience that's needed with this kind of energy as well. Very instinctive energy with a High Priestess. And again, the Four of Wands, just that sense of anticipation of new sense of stability and security, celebration for you, your home, your family, even your property, This can be just sensing that things are going to come good, but you don't know. There's a level of patience that's needed here. Even being supported by family with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands can be actually about, our family. We lean on our family. We go to our family. We stay with family, It can be also about relationships, drawing strength from somebody, in a relationship too. So that's what I'm seeing here, but also the anticipation of celebration. And I'm seeing that, in June, the Page of Cups, again, this can be very good in terms of supportive messages. But for me as a reader, the Page of Cups can also be that sense of an unexpected surprise, a pleasant surprise, a happy surprise. It just feels that kind of energy. With the Page of Swords, news, something becoming clear, the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change, linked to a message, news coming your way. With the Star energy, I love the Star because it represents sometimes that you've gone through significant change leading up to the Star. It can be Tower energy, where you've gone through some significant change in your life. In a work scenario, that can be anything in terms of endings or, the company going bust or restructuring, new management, new buyouts, all of that kind of thing can be Tower energies. But this is the sense of new blessings and wish fulfillment coming into your life. Sometimes we have to have faith, or we've needed to have faith, but it can be about blessings coming your way, especially with some kind of news or communication. This is that sense of renewal and new reasons to be optimistic here, Gemini. A blessing, a wish fulfillment coming your way. With the King of Pentacles, practical energy. King of Pentacles can be a person. King of Pentacles can be somebody who holds opportunity. This is very good in terms of somebody who might offer jobs, business opportunities, career paths. This person would be at the height of their game. Male or female with the King of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but not limited to that. This is somebody who understands how to manifest success, who understands how to manifest stability and security and success. So very, very astute business person. So you might be connecting to that kind of individual here, Gemini, and certainly getting some news, very positive. June feels very, very positive for you. Certainly in terms of, that new sense of stability and security, if it's money, because this is a very good money card. It's a very good achievement, a very good success card as an energy, the King of Pentacles. If this was your own business as well, you could have been competing for business, contracts, whatever it would be, business, or struggling, that can be the energy here. You've been working hard to get the business back on track. The King of Pentacles can represent, anything in terms of business loans, green lights on that front, a troubleshooter, somebody who's very, very astute in terms of sorting businesses out. Also very good in terms of new business partner, new business investor, new investment coming in. That can be the energy here as well, Gemini. So that's what I'm seeing for you in money, career in particular. There was just a real clear thread coming out for you. I'm going to do the same actually, because I'm getting another message in terms of relationships. I'm going to go through that, and then we'll go through some of the individual cards in a bit. Because, the Five of Wands can be about conflict, fallouts, disagreements, not being on the same page as another person, feeling like you're poles apart, that's the energy here. So something's happened. Something's happened to cause you to be in conflict. What's happened? Well, we have the fives bookend in this reading. Someone's disrupted it. Someone's disrupted the harmony by their action. Five of Swords can be someone doing something that disrespects you, causes you hurt, causes conflict, causes tension, causes arguments, fallouts, even the potential of endings here. That can be the energy here, Gemini. And with the Cups energy, this can be love, romance, but it can also be linked with friends, family, love, romance. That can be the energy here, Gemini. The Knight of Cups can be somebody who apologizes for that, somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve, wants another chance, wants to start over, wants to wipe the slate clean. Can we bring positive change? I'm sorry, this can be that kind of energy. So some kind of offer being extended to you in love, emotions, feelings here, because someone's done something wrong. With the Two of Pentacles, will I, won't I, do I, don't I? That's the energy here. You're going to have a decision to make. Sometimes this can be, if I move in that direction, I might have to sacrifice this. Am I ready to do that? You're on the fence. You're weighing something up here. That's the energy that I'm seeing here, Gemini, in April time in particular. Because whatever they've done, you're weighing up. Do I end this? Do I remove myself from this situation or person? And is what they've done worth ending it? Is it worth it? That's the energy. Do I want to put up with this anymore? Do I want to keep on with this anymore? Do I want to stay with this person, or even group of people? That can be it can be a fallout even with friends here, Gemini. So you're just like, do I want this? Do they bring me stability? Can we rebuild this? Are they of value to me? This can be that kind of energy in April. Because you're just like, is it worth it? Is it worth putting up with all this hassle? Two fives. Temperance is when things can calm down a little bit. Temperance can be that patient energy of, I feel somebody who is wanting to find common ground with you. This can be reconciliation, calming the waters, wanting to bring that sense of balance back into, can we find a way through this? Can we find some common ground? Can we find a way to make this work? This can be that kind of energy. It can be linked with everything in moderation, but there may well be some kind of choice or decision to make. Because again, the Eight of Pentacles, somebody wanting to prove themselves to you. I'll do what it takes. I'll put the effort in. I'll do more. I'll put more energy in. I'll show you we can build back up. This can be that kind of energy here. Willing to put in the work. This can also be, again, Two of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody who has been so focused on their work, and they're always away, especially if you have a home together and a family together, potentially. You're always working, you're always doing this. It can be that fallout energy as well, because of them, they go off and do what they want to do, and they don't realize the impact that their actions have on you. And this can also be a workaholic, or somebody who's always at work. And even though they're working hard to bring money and stability and security into their home, This can be the energy here, Gemini. You're always at work. Things have to change. We have to get a better balance here because I'm doing everything else, and it's not fair. This can be that kind of energy too. So however that resonates with you. High Priestess, really trusting your intuition. Because I feel this is about rebalancing even, work scenarios as well. There has to be a better balance. With the High Priestess, trusting your instinct in terms of how you move forward. Again, the Four of Wands, home, family, relationships. This can be either leaning on your family, advising you, guiding you, supporting you, or, again, happy home, happy family, four corners of stability and security. Trusting your instinct in terms of what that looks like. Can you get that back? Will you give somebody a chance to prove themselves to you, prove that things can change? That's what I'm seeing for you in May. With a Page of Cups, a heartfelt message, and this is from the heart. Can also be linked with children as well, the Page of Cups, bearing children in mind or considering children, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. As an energy, there could be, again, some kind of loving message, heartfelt message. This is to begin something new, to begin a new path, to renew something. So again, there could be some important communication here with the Page of Swords and Page of Cups here, Gemini, that brings change, clarity, direction even. And the King of Pentacles is also very good in terms of stability and security in the home, the family, the relationship, committed. They're in it for the long term. The Star is a card of hope, having blind faith and hope. Really it does lead to blessings and wish fulfillment as well. This is that sense of the rainbow after the rain. It's the sense of new optimism after challenge and difficulty and tension and the potential of endings. There's new hope, the renewal of faith and hope. Even the renewal of the relationship here, moving forward in faith. With the King of Pentacles, could be somebody in your life. The King of Pentacles can actually be male or female, can be a breadwinner energy as well. So again, if it was a work scenario, but not limited to that, this can be somebody who's promising to be committed, in it for the long term as well. But that sense of new stability and security with this person, a new sense of hope and faith, stabilizing something that has been disrupted. So those are the two kind of themes that I'm seeing in money, career, finances, and love, romance, relationships. In the next 3 months for you, Gemini, they just came out really clearly, those two messages. I'm going to go through some of the individual cards to see if there's anything else that I'm getting here. Because, like I said, in April time, you might be deciding, what's for you and what's not for you. And I see that really potentially in April time, a friend or a group of friends, or, this can be like a work scenario as well. But it can be, where you're just like, I don't know if it's worth putting up with the aggravation. I don't know if it's worth putting up with the drama with this person or people. I just don't know whether I should remove myself from this scenario just to get that sense of harmony and balance back in my life. This can be that kind of energy where you might be assessing that here, Gemini. Because again, the Two of Pentacles, just assessing what brings that sense of stability and security. And do you want to make changes, Because do you always feel that sense of your influx with a group of people or a person, or a friendship potentially as well? And you're just like, I just don't know if I can be bothered. I'm always feeling like, I'm kind of like uneasy. I'm unbalanced with this person. They just seem to bring chaos and drama in their wake. And I don't know if I can, is it worth it? That's the energy here that I'm seeing here. It might well be you get some advice as well on that basis in April time. And a great sense of whatever you're doing in April, things seem to feel like they're coming slowly but surely back into balance in May. and working towards that. There's a patient energy with Temperance, but it's a great energy of just bringing things back into alignment, back into balance. You know, just that kind of energy here, Gemini, of slowly but surely bringing things back into balance. You know, this can also be linked to, very much like what I've described, wanting the right kind of life balance, life mix, in terms of the people you have in your life and what serves you, what doesn't serve you, what's for you, what's not for you, the kind of, healthier environment that you want and what you don't want. You know, you're kind of going through that process potentially of separating the wheat from the chaff here, in what's worth the effort and what's not worth the effort. You know, that's the energy here. I will definitely say in May time, you're very productive. You know, whatever you're putting your time and energy into, you're very, very productive indeed. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is also very good in terms of education, skills development, even learning a new trade. It can be linked with, like I said before, internships, apprenticeships, temporary jobs, or just doing very well at your job, or working towards, employment. But this can also be in other areas of life, if you're just putting your heart and soul into something because you want to. This can just be working hard at something that may have the potential of bringing you material gain, whether you're employed or not. This can be about, being in your truth and just doing something that you enjoy, that you like working on, be it a hobby, a project, an initiative, getting something off the ground. This can be that kind of energy. You're going to be very productive. And it might even be that you're starting something that you hadn't even realized could lead to material gain or a significant new career path, but it might well be that something that you're working on now has the potential to deliver material rewards longer term. Like I said, even learning a new skill, a new trade, that can be the energy here. Because, this can be quite a psychic energy. The High Priestess, could even be, launching a new YouTube channel, especially, psychic abilities with the High Priestess energy. This can be that kind of psychic energy. So again, for some of you, there could well be some kind of developments on that front. But the High Priestess energy is certainly, you're very guided, you're very intuitive. You have to trust your intuition, because when the High Priestess appears, sometimes we ignore our intuition and you're being told no. Whatever your instinct is telling you, this is to be trusted. Trusting your instinct. That instinct leads the way this month, certainly in May time. The Four of Wands, I love this energy because it can be about celebrations, announcements in terms of relationships. This can be in terms of engagements, marriage, whether it's you or family members, or even children potentially as well. So it can be some celebratory event that might be happening in May time for you. But yeah, just lovely energy with the Four of Wands. I just feel that even some kind of even reasons to celebrate. It could be something that you've been working on. You just know that there's going to be celebration here. There's patience, but you just know. And like I said, I kind of picked up on that message before. Leading to stability and security. So the Page of Cups, I've kind of said that it can be messages from the heart, but can also be things coming in that might surprise you, a pleasant surprise. That can be in any area of life. But there could be something unexpected coming in June. Could be even in the form of news that just gives you some kind of pleasant surprise here, Gemini. Yeah? Just a lovely energy here. And a sense here with the star. The star is telling you, dare to dream. Because when we go through Tower energies, when we go through change, when we go through, significant change in our life, this is that sense of renewal and hope, positive energy, new growth, even new life purpose. But it's a card of really you being in your truth, you being in your truth, you coming into your own, you showing the world what you're made of. It's an energy here of it can be about, this can be me. There's an authentic energy about the star card as well. So there's a great energy here of blessings, wish fulfillment, daring to dream. but even potentially about, a feeling of you coming into your own, showing the world what you're made of, that kind of energy. Because again, this person represents the naked self, the naked self, no trappings of ego. This is me, that's the energy here. But very good in terms of even pleasant surprises, happy surprises coming in, wish fulfillment, So very unexpected energy, but very positive with the star. And I've kind of gone into detail with the King of Pentacles. As an energy, the King of Pentacles is know what you're capable of practically. Certainly if this is about you, this is your energy, because we can all manifest as the court cards. This is the energy here of know what you're capable of. The King is the height of the Pentacles. So certainly a feeling of achievement and success, money, business, career, new sense of stability and security, committed energy, but understanding how to bring that sense of stability, security, safety, understanding what you're capable of, showing the world what you're made of. That's what I'm seeing here as an additional message. Really lovely, lovely energies. That's what I have for you, Gemini. So I'm going to pull some additional messages. So let's pull you a fortune cookie I'll pull a few additional messages to kind of complement the reading, or add to the reading. So let's see what we have for you. Any additional messages, guidance, advice for Gemini? Thank you. Health. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. Bottom of the deck, I did look, so I'm going to say it. Assert yourself. Go for what you want. The time is right for the soulmate, connections, birth of a child also likely. Remember, the birthing idea can also be the birth of something new. But again, there could be some kind of celebrations, home, family, relationships. May would be a good time for that. Let's see what we have as a message for you. What do we have for Gemini? Let's pull an energy card. What do we have for Gemini, please? Next 3 months, angel spirits, guides. Thank you. 2 cards. Gaia. This is earth energy, so we have number 28. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Mother Earth, this can be the birth of something new. However that manifests for you, there's a strong connection to the birth of something new with the cards that are coming out. Whether it's a new lifestyle, a new way to work, new love or renewed. And again, new projects, new initiatives, something close to your heart. This can be the energy here, the birth of something new. We have number 19, delight. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Let's pull you an oracle card. What do we have for Gemini, please? Angel, spirits, guides. Message for our lovely Geminis. Next 3 months. Next 3 months for Geminis. Thank you. I've got 2 cards. Spirit guide, yeah. So for those of you who are psychics or want to explore the psychic realm, again, I did get that impression, and I don't normally say that with the High Priestess, but some of you might be exploring starting a new initiative, may even be a new YouTube channel. It might well be because you're very connected, you're very intuitive. This can be that kind of energy here, Gemini. Also, listen to your intuition. You are being very guided in the next 3 months. That's what the High Priestess is also saying. And we have prosperity, very good in money, career, prosperity energy. Enjoying a level of prosperity. Let's pop that over there. Okay, final message I'm going to pull an angel card. I'm going to use the Archangel Michael deck. What do we have for Gemini, please? Angel Spirits Guides. Final message for our lovely Geminis, thank you, for April, May and June 2023. We have number 34, trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. That's what I have for you, Gemini, for the next 3 months. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful April, May to June, and I will see you next time.